What is up, guys? FATEDLIME here, aka Travis, bringing you another Modern Warfare. Oh, no, wait, shit! This is not Call of Duty. This is Homefront. Yes, it's like my 15th, 20th game on Homefront. I'm only a level 15. I got some perk on Ice Cold, I guess, so airstrikes won't see me, but they'll still see me. I'm running the overpowered ACR. No, it's not Call of Duty. The ACR isn't overpowered at all. And I've got tactical reloads, so I get the fast reloads. And running my little personal UAV, which is fucking awesome. I only get it, nobody else does, so I like that. I can run and gun and not have to rely on anybody. And some sort of kill streak that I don't even use, or maybe I do. I don't know. I can't remember. But I go 23-7, and that's not bad for me on this fucking game. I think that's like my best KD ratio so far, is like a 3.1 or whatever the hell that works out to. But that's it for the gameplay, guys. I'm bringing you another informative commentary like I always do. And today we are talking the end of days. That's right, people, the 2012 predictions. I'm going to read out some of the more popular 2012 predictions that are out there. And then I'm going to tell you what my 2012 prediction is, or, you know, a little joke one that I keep saying, but it's probably more likely than half of these. And, you know, then I want you guys to comment on, do you believe any of these things? Do you think anything's going to end in 2012 anytime this year? Because we're coming up. Everything comes down to the December 21st, 2012. So, let's get started. First one, the most popular one, the Mayans. They are definitely the most popular quoted for the 2012 Doomsday prophecies. And they pretty much can be credited for the whole fad to start anyways. So basically, back when they were an advanced civilization living in Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, that was about 3,000 years ago, they developed 15 to 20 calendars. They all did a different purpose. Some were to calculate crops, some were to calculate the long cycles of the sun and the seasons, and the long count ticked off the last days of Earth, apparently. So the long count calculated a period of time known as the Great Cycle, which is a count of about 5,125.36 years, and scholars paired up those dates with the Georgian calendar, which is a calendar we use today, and found that the current Great Cycle began at August 13th, 3114 BC, and apparently ends on December 21st, 2012. So that's the Mayans. That's basically how they got it. They just lined it up with a calendar that we made up a few hundred years ago, maybe. Yeah, only a few hundred years ago that calendar was made. So moving on, we got the I Ching. This is a lot less popular, but still just as convoluted as the Mayan theory. So basically, in the pre-1800s of human existence there, so, you know, just close to zero, around Christ's time, the people of China, they used to receive psychic advice from an old text called the I Ching. And basically, you ask the I Ching a question, and then a certified psychic would flip these 3 coins in the air and end up drawing a hexagram based on the results it got. So it somehow told your fortune. The I Ching had nothing to do with the end of the world until some dude decided to come along, and he made a pattern with every possible result he could get by flipping the 3 coins. And by doing so, he put it up to our timeline, or the recorded history or whatever, and it had high and low points, like on a graph. And basically, some lined up with significant events, like, you know, World War I, Vietnam, 2011, stuff like that. And on December 21st, 2012, conveniently, the line dripped right off the chart, which I guess indicated that we were all going to get shot in the fucking face or blown up or some shit. So, I don't know. A little iffy to me. Next one is a little bit more modern, actually. We've got the Webbot, which back in the 90s, some super geniuses created a computer program that would predict stock market predictions, or that would make stock market predictions. And basically, it just worked like an internet search engine, but it presented results in a numerical trend. And basically, it was designed to tap into our collective unconscious by analyzing information that we search for on the internet and common websites visited and so forth. And if you want to look at it like something, it's like the trending topics thing on Twitter. That's pretty much what it is. But people decided to trust this thing with taking it for financial advice. And in 2001, this program and these geniuses, whatever, they found out that they figured the program could predict the future. If it could predict the stock market, why can't it predict the future? So basically, according to the webbot, by 2009, which has already passed, by the way, there will be small nuclear wars erupting all over the planet, and all this will basically lead up to a huge cataclysmic event that happens in 2012. But we haven't had any nuclear wars, so those guys are wrong as shit. And who knows? Probably nothing will happen in 2012. And we got another good one here. The Hopi Indians. The Hopi are one of America's oldest Indian tribes. They are found in the northeastern section of Arizona. And they have a rich mythology filled with spider women, skeleton men, and the repeated creation and destruction of Earth. The Hopi believed that time was cyclical, so like circular, and kind of just repeats. And it was made up of a number of worlds. Blah, blah, blah. The world begins, it's pure, and as time goes on, man becomes corrupt by sex and war, and so on. At the height of the decay, the world ends, and the people are purified, and everything just starts over from scratch. So according to the Hopi, we are currently living in the fourth world, and sadly, due to man's corruption and our insatiable quest for meaningless bullshit, we are rapidly approaching the Great Purification, as they would call it. And guess what? People say that's right now. That's 2012. We are on the verge of the fifth world. The purification is December 21st, 2012. Why the hell not? Next up, we got Nostradamus. If you guys watch history, you must have seen like Nostradamus files. If not, basically he was just some dude that made startling accurate guesses back in I should have researched that. I don't have the date, but back in the Renaissance era, I believe, 1400s, maybe a little later. But basically, in 1982, there was a new bit of his works were discovered in Rome, and what it had on it was a repeated image of an 8-spoked wheel, which would allegedly represent the intersection of the Divine Cross. That's the angles of our galactic center and the celestial equator. So, all the planets, how they rotate, where they meet, and the center. Yeah, I'm not a genius. I don't know. But, and then it also had a picture of the terrestrial cross. Now that represents, our equinox and our solstice. So how the Earth bends and, not bends, but tips and sways as it spins. And our solstice is our rotation around the sun. Yeah, the planet's rotation as it goes around the sun. So basically the two crosses, they only come in alignment every 13,000 years. And we are definitely due for an alignment. It's, a couple 13,000 years and change, or 12,000 years, almost 13,000 years. And basically 2012 will be 13,000 years or so. And the Nostradamus prophecies also had an image that showed the 3 solar eclipses with a lunar eclipse closer to the end, which indicated somewhere between 92 and 2012. Yeah, 1992 and 2012, the world will end. So basically, it didn't end in 92, and it hasn't ended yet, and all that's left is 2012. So it's going to end on December 21st, 2012. And the only reason I say that, because I know there has been 3 solar eclipses this year, and there is supposed to be one sometime around December 21st. So those were those are basically the biggest theories on the 2012 destruction. And I'm going to give you my little theory. My theory is that humans were intervened or placed here by aliens, 10,000 years ago. And we were put here to mine gold. We were a bunch of Minecrafts. That's what we are. We are here to mine the precious minerals of this planet for the aliens. And sometime around 5000 BC, they just said, you know what, we're done with you. You guys can take a break. Go fucking party for a while. We'll be back. And, at this time, the Aztecs are around. The Egyptians are around. And that's what their calendar is counting down to. That is what the Aztec calendar is counting down to. The day the bosses come back and put us back to work. They will be back on December 21st, 2012. They will ring the fucking bell, and it will be back to work. Get off your ass, city worker. Time to fucking slave, slave, slave. That is my theory, and I'm sticking to it. I don't care what anybody else says. That is my theory. Aliens are going to be coming back, cracking the whip, getting us off our fat asses, and we're going to dig some fucking gold. Good thing I'm already doing that for a job. Anyways, I'm coming down to the end of the video here, and so, like always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, check out the community channel, and until next time, this is FATEDLIME out. And hey guys, if you missed my last video, click the clip and it'll bring you right there. So until next time, FATEDLIME out.